Welcome to the Incidental Medical Services, or IMS, office at Amend Healthcare. This room is the operational core of the residential facility. Clients in a detox setting are highly vulnerable. They may be in active withdrawal, and their cravings can override their ability to make safe choices. Managing controlled medications in this environment carries life or death stakes. To manage this safely, we rely on a strict set of core competencies: securing the medication safe, running an observed MedPass, executing flawless shift counts, and responding instantly to emergencies. Following these protocols exactly, without apology or exception, is our absolute best defense against a catastrophic overdose or a facility shutdown. Step 1 begins at the doorway. The glowing yellow line is an absolute physical boundary, and no client is ever permitted to cross it. You will hear clients ask to step inside just for a second to charge a phone, grab a vape, or ask a quick question. Say no. Hand them their items across the boundary, or handle the request after you finish your current task. The occupancy rules are simple. Only one client is allowed inside the office at any given time, and they are only allowed in during their own observed medication pass. Staff occupancy is equally strict. Behavioral health technicians are forbidden from using the IMS office to socialize, hang out, or take breaks. Maintaining a sterile, distraction-free boundary means you eliminate the physical opportunity for someone to swipe a pill before they even get close to the medication counter. Inside the IMS office, all medication is double-locked. Controlled medications are isolated even further, living inside a separate, heavy-duty safe within that cabinet. This brings us to the golden rule of operations. The controlled medication safe remains locked at all times. There are 0 exceptions. A common mistake is pulling a dose and turning toward the client, leaving the safe wide open behind you. Instead, follow 3 strict steps. Retrieve the specific medication, lock the safe, then proceed with the pass. Retrieve, lock, pass, every time. Never pull extra unauthorized medications to save time later in your shift while you're in there. If a fire alarm goes off or a disruption happens in the hall mid-pass, a permanently secured safe guarantees those dangerous assets are protected while you turn your attention to the clinic. When you do proceed with the pass, position exactly 1 medication bin on the far side of the counter, keeping it completely out of the client's reach. Never bring out 2 bins at once. Before handing over any dose, verify 2 forms of identification and check the standard 6 rights of medication administration against the log. Since this is an observed pass, you must watch the client physically ingest the dose and then perform a thorough physical mouth check to ensure nothing is tucked inside their cheek. Finally, document it immediately. Both you and the client must sign the log right at the time of the dose. Never delay signatures to the end of the shift. Placing the bin out of reach and forcing immediate signatures creates a tight procedural loop, stopping clients from hoarding pills and keeping records exact. Accountability over the safe requires 2 things: keys and counts. Access keys and codes must stay inside the IMS office. They never leave the facility. Every single time shifts change, 2 staff members must stand together and physically count the controlled medications, matching the total against the running log. If that count comes up short, go into absolute lockdown. Recount immediately. Never assume a missing pill is a minor error that will reappear later. If the count is still unresolved, you escalate, file an incident report, notify the quality and compliance team, and halt all staff departures. No one leaves until the discrepancy is solved. Rigorous accountability right at the shift boundary stops internal theft in its tracks and ensures incoming staff are never held legally responsible for missing assets. Despite our best efforts, if a client bypasses controls and ingests an unauthorized medication, treat it instantly as a life-threatening medical emergency. Your first triage step is physical presence. Stay with the client, never leave them alone. Next, call 911 immediately if there is any sign of danger. Simultaneously, pull in clinical leadership, a nurse or practitioner, to monitor their breathing. As help arrives, quickly secure the safe and lock away any loose medications so the chaos of the emergency doesn't lead to more missing pills. Your only priority in this moment is preserving the client's life. Do not worry about external paperwork. Senior leadership will handle all mandatory state reporting to the DHCS. To run a secure operation, remember the core rules. Hold the yellow line at the doorway. Keep the safe locked constantly and run the sequence: retrieve, lock, pass. Maintain 0 tolerance for short shift counts. and respond to any unauthorized ingestion with instant clinical urgency. You are the frontline operational defense protecting vulnerable, high-risk clients who depend on you for a safe detox environment. By executing these disciplined habits day in and day out, you guarantee both the survival of your clients and the complete regulatory integrity of Amend Healthcare.